I'm Tatum.
And I'm Summer.
And this is HQB.
Slay.
All right, we're back with the hot episode. A lot has happened.
This is going to be, the energy in this podcast is going to be a lot different than it was last time.
Yeah. Just because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot has happened.
Just because a lot has happened. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. I cut my hair. Everyone probably knows by now because I literally posted so much about it. It was this huge thing where I was like, oh my gosh, do I do it? Do I do it? Well, I kind of just had an impulse and I just did it. What?
If you listened to the podcast before this, which you did not, you literally said, no, I'm never cutting my hair. You literally said that in the last podcast. You were like, I'm not cutting my hair. And I was like, how ironic.
Wow.
Yeah.
This comes to show you, I'm a Leo, by the way. This comes to show you how impulsive fire signs are. Signs are. Fire signs are literally the most impulsive people ever. And I try to sit there and I try to be like, I'm not impulsive. Like, I'm really not. The fact that I literally...
Yeah, you literally said, I'm not... Yeah.
The fact that I literally said I wouldn't. I remember that, actually. I don't remember saying it on the podcast, but I do remember that I did say for a while that I would never cut it.
I'll show you the clip.
We should.
I'll make a clip out of it. Yeah.
Play the clip. That's crazy because I think I just had a day. It literally, you guys, I made this decision in a day. I had a day where I was like...
Well, you had a huge influence.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I had a day where I was looking at this one TikToker we always talk about, Ken, and I just love her hair. And I kept looking and I just was like, I always have seen it. I've been following her for a while now and I always see her hair and it's just always so cute with everything she wears, no matter like, even if she's trying or not. And so I was like, okay, it just kept influencing me probably little by little, but I was just trying to fight it because I think back when I did cut my hair, I didn't like necessarily the way it was cut. I mean, it was cut good, but I just don't think I knew how to rock it yet. Now, who I am now, I can.
Yeah.
I feel good about it.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I came to, and I was really impulsive, and I was just like, there's so much change happening in my life. I was just about to move. Why not throw in my hair getting chopped off? Like, I literally chopped off all the way from like my nipple to my above my shoulder blades. So it was a huge cut, and I'm happy about it. I like it. It's slay.
I'm next. Not to chop, but to go blonde.
A transformation's happening over here.
A transformation is happening soon.
And for the podcast. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So, what should we talk about first?
I know, we have so much here.
All right.
I have some stuff. Let's just maybe go in order or something.
Yeah.
Oh, Zach said that video is hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, good. I guess we could talk about that first.
Yeah, let's just talk about that first.
Okay. I just got 4 new tires.
I'm so parched today. I'm so sorry.
Starting the new year, I was like, I really need new tires. I feel unsafe. Let me get this done first thing January. Love it, right? Go in, get 4 new tires. Expensive, it's fine, worth it. I feel safe now. I'm driving on Wednesday to the studio, and my light turns on. That light that I'm very used to being on, it turns on again, the flat tire light. And I was like, okay, well, that's really cool. So I get out, and it's like a little flat, so I'm like, okay, I'm fine. I fill it up at the gas station. I am no native to filling up at the gas station.
Are you pissed though? Like, I would be.
No, I'm actually like, it's really super inconvenient, but I can't, like, it's like, it was no one's fault.
Like, would you see the light and you were like,
oh, I was like, what? Like, something's broken. This is dumb. So then I filled it up and I was like, I don't know, weird, whatever. And then, I guess this kind of is a part of the story. Well, that was Wednesday on my way to work. And then on the way back, I had filled up my tire, and then I was on my way back, and I'm driving home on the freeway, and there's a cone, and I was like, no, but it was like too late for me to swerve out of the way. I hit the cone, and it flies out the back, and I'm like, all right, hopefully I'm good, right?
Oh, I didn't know this.
Oh, yeah, you didn't watch my TikTok. It's fine.
Oh.
It was quick drama. If you know me, you know what quick drama
Maybe that's
is.
something flew out of the cone. And
a nail?
Your tire.
I don't know. So I'm driving, and then I get off the freeway, and my car is making a loud noise like something is scraping on the floor. But I thought it was my tire completely flat. Like I had blown my tire because it was already losing air. And I was like, are you kidding me? So then I can't even go. Like it's like so loud. I thought something was going to happen. Are you sneezing? What's wrong with you? Are you laughing at me?
Well, I was going to sneeze. Keep going.
Okay.
I might sneeze.
And I finally pull over into the like side of the road, and then I look at my tire. I'm like, what's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it. I look at all my tires. What's wrong with my car? I look under my car, and the not the bumper. It's not like the bumper was off, but something underneath it was folded completely upside down where it was dragging on the floor. So then I was like, oh my gosh. So then
That's called a flat tire.
No, it's not. I don't know what that thing is called, but it was under my car in the front and it was folded over. And so I pull in, and then I was like, okay, I think I'll be fine to drive a little bit farther. So I pull into the nearest like parking lot, and I get out, and I'm like, okay, let's think. What do I do? Because I can't drive home. Like it would have been like, so then I'm like, I think I just need to, it looked like it was folded. I think I just needed to unflip it all the way. So I'm like trying to unflip it. And then I'm like, dumb idiot, reverse the car. So then I reverse, and then I'm able to put it, and then I'm able to just put it back in place. And it was fine.
Oh, that was just in the front of the car or your tire? Oh, okay.
Front of the car. And I was like, slay, quick drama. I know, but it was kind of fun. It was like, ooh, what's going to happen? But then it turned out fine. And then I go to Arizona this past weekend, and then I come home, and my tire is completely flat, like
flat tire,
non-drivable, like completely flat. It's the one that I had filled up previously, so it's completely flat. And I look, and I realize that there is indeed a nail in my tire. Thankfully, I do have insurance on my tires. It'll be free for me to fix it.
And we're still trying to figure out if someone did it or not, and is praying for her downfall. Anyways,
for real, someone's trying to slow me down. And then so I'm like, I forgot about it this morning, and I needed to get to work, and I was like, uh-oh, I need my car. What am I going to do? So then I'm like, maybe I'll just take Zach's car and do it in the morning and call AAA. I'm trying to like figure it out. And then I'm like, why don't I just change it myself?
And I'm like, I don't know about that. And I know Summer, like in our college house, we would literally call Summer Fix It Felix, because from, what is it? Wreck-It Ralph, Fix It Felix. And it's because whenever there was an issue, we would always ask Summer, and somehow she would figure it out.
Usually though, like,
maybe it wouldn't be like right, but you would fix it.
When it comes to like fix, like they would be like the TV, and I'd be like unplug it, plug it back in, it works. You know, like it would be like dumb stuff like that. But or like the toilet being clogged. Like,
but you like to try things, and you're like, I'm gonna do it, and and I'm gonna try until I literally can't anymore. Yeah. So that's why I was hesitant about it, because I was like, this is gonna be a long thing. This is gonna be a very long thing. But was I pleasantly surprised?
Yes, I just took a little course on YouTube University, and I changed my tire to the spare, like
probably within like 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was really easy.
Hire her, AAA.
Literally.
Thank you.
I like truly, now that I've done it, I truly don't know why people call people to do that for them when they can just look it up. Like maybe some people like can't get the things undone. I get that, because I had to like stand on the wrench to like get the lug nuts undone. Lug nuts. But I figured it out in the end, and now I have a spare on my tire, and now I'm good to go. I had to figure it out.
A spare on your
but
tire.
I was forced to figure it out because someone wouldn't come and help me, but it's okay.
A spare on your tire.
A spare on my car. Spare tire on my car.
Because someone would help you.
Someone wouldn't come and help me. I'm just joking.
No, just joking. But
I'm just joking. It was a good experience for me to figure it out on my own.
And honestly, shout out Summer, because my dad's going to be really happy to hear that I kind of know how to do it now, too.
It's really not hard.
I watched the whole thing. I recorded it. Go check out my TikTok, Sassy Tate, 25. And surprisingly, I think I might know how to do it.
It's like,
it's really easy.
It's really easy. And your car comes with all the tools. If you didn't know this, your spare tire this is for all my girlies who don't know how to, like, who don't know anything about
for the girly pops.
Cars or anything. Your spare tire is open.
It's right there.
The trunk. It's right there under there.
Idea. I did know from that one time I had a flat, but I didn't know it was just right there.
Yeah. And all your tools are right there. All the stuff you need to just change your own tire. I mean, I also get if you're on the side of the freeway, it can be like dangerous on the side. So you might want to call someone to like come and help you. Like I had my assistant there.
Yes. I helped out a lot.
Yeah.
Not really. Yeah. Not even at all. But it's good to have support.
Well, maybe the TikTok you make will blow up so much that it'll blow up the pod also.
We get sponsored by a tire company.
We get sponsored by Yamaha. Wait.
What's Yamaha?
Not
Yamaha?
Yamaha? Yamaha is the tires that I have, yeah.
Yamaha?
Wait, is it Yamaha? Yes.
Like Yamaha, like the motocross?
Yeah,
Yamaha?
but they make tires, yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
You are repping Yamaha?
I am. I'm sponsored.
Wow. What if we got sponsored by Yamaha?
Yeah. Why am I saying it? I feel like I want to say Yamaha.
It's Yamaha.
I want to say Yamaha, like Hanukkah.
I'm like, Dad, sponsored by Yamaha.
Literally.
What are you sponsored by? He's
Literally.
like, Rockstar. I'm like, period. Anyways, but that'd be really cool, and then we can never worry about tires ever again, because we'll just have like a personal person who does our tires.
Or I'll just be my personal person.
Yeah. Your personal person. So it was a crazy
It was a crazy morning.
Couple minutes. No, crazy morning.
It was kind of a crazy morning.
We walked outside, we were like, oh,
my tire is not drivable.
I looked at your tire and I was like, yeah, that's completely flat. And you have work in a little bit. So we did get in a nice ab workout.
Yeah, we did go to the gym, a little nice ab workout.
I never focused on abs. It was really nice. Speaking of cars, I did drive.
Yeah.
From California to Texas.
She's completely moved here.
I am.
She's here for good.
Yeah. I honestly am happy. I do feel pretty good right now, which I was a little worried because of how hard it was to leave and how much I was feeling before I did leave. When you like left, like got in the car and stuff, were you like trying so hard to like not cry? Yeah, I wasn't trying so hard not to cry. I was just like, let it out, like if it does happen, because I didn't want to hold it in to make it worse. I cried a lot saying bye. Yeah. A lot. Yeah. And it also was worse because my two like really close friends out there were there, like Zach and Jaden. And just seeing them was hard, but then like my family, it was really hard, and I was just like so insanely like once I cry, I can't stop crying. I really can't. We know that from when I get drunk and I cry. I can't stop. We know. we know that. Yeah, you know that. So yes. So I was crying a lot, and I just felt like an overwhelming feeling of like, this is so sad, like a chapter's closing, but I also felt the excitement of a new chapter is opening. So I felt both. I was like, I'm really excited, but I don't feel, I wasn't like, yippee, like I can't wait to leave. And I'm so excited. Like I also look at it as like, I'm lucky because I have people who care about me so much that it makes it so hard to leave. And California, regardless of everything, is really like an amazing freaking place to live, It's sunny all the time, like just so many things, and I haven't really like truly lived in another state. Like I did in Boston, but that wasn't for a year.
I hate to break it to you, there's a thunderstorm on Wednesday.
No.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I kind of like it, but I hate the thunder.
Yeah.
It feels like an earthquake.
Yeah.
I think it's an earthquake because I'm gonna be used to California. It was like when I was in Oklahoma.
Earthquakes here.
Oh, it's like when I was in Oklahoma, and there was that when we were out there in the cabin that weekend. I genuinely thought there was an earthquake. 'Cause, when you're sleeping and you kind of forget where you are. I was asleep, and all of a sudden I hear this huge rumble. And I literally was like, and I looked up and the whole sky lit up, and I was like, oh, it's thunder. But anyways, the drive wasn't, I need to stop doing that. When I laugh and I cough, and it makes a loud noise. Okay. Let me try again. 3, 2, 1, try again.
3, 2, 1? You just did it again.
I do that. When I laugh, I exhale
let out a lot, yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, try again. Okay. It's so hard. It really wasn't that bad, just because, like, people are like, oh, gosh, you're going to be in the car for that long together. Like, good luck. Hopefully you guys aren't, like, hopefully you guys like each other by the end. And we really just had a smooth ride and never even like had any arguments or anything. Like, just because it was a really straight drive and there's not like craziness happening where I'm like, oh, don't do that, or you know, like
how
any
was
of the
like braking. I know you said like
oh
his.
fine.
Oh, good.
I think I just really did my own thing during the car ride. Even though we were together, like I really was just like doing my, like at one point he had the radio on and I had my AirPods on and I was just listening to stuff.
That's so rude.
What?
I would like hate you if you did that. If we did that road trip and you put your AirPods in.
Well, that's the thing, is because I wanted to watch something. I wanted to finish the series I was watching.
That's
and
so
he was
mean.
like, I want to listen to music. I want to like blast it. So he was blasting that shit. And I didn't even realize, because my AirPods are so good, that I had it on. And I was just why he was like, no, I don't mind. And then at one point we would watch stuff together. And we watched a whole movie kind of together. I like, he wasn't really watching. He was just
so
listening.
bad.
But I like put it up there
What
because I was
movie?
just like, where I want to say where the wild things are, where the crawdads sing.
Where the crawdads sing.
Did you watch that?
No, but
Great
I
movie.
have the book.
Great movie. You should
Wanna
read
read
it, or you should.
Actually, that's Caitlin's book. She left it here.
Wow.
Yeah.
You should watch it with Zach. It's honestly a really beautiful movie.
Beautiful.
And yeah, so it wasn't bad at all. I drove a total of 2 hours. Probably.
No, you did not.
I did, and you can ask Matthew. I asked multiple times. I was like, I can drive, because he never really got that tired though. It was only one point he did, and I was like, let me take the wheel. So he pulls off really quick, and we like do the Chinese fire drill, and I just go really quick to the other side, and I drive for a few hours, and he slept the whole time. You know, and that kind of sucks because I'm tired too. I'm like,
That's when you called me.
yeah. And but he was asleep, so I was like, oh, let him do that. I never fell asleep though. I tried to stay awake the whole time so that he didn't feel like, I was just peace out. And yeah, so I drove only 2 hours. But he was really good. Like the whole time I just was checking in. I'm always like, do you need me to drive? He's like, no. And he would get tired at one point, and he'd be like, I might need you to, and then he was fine. Something else also I realized on this trip: sunflower seeds. Obsessed.
No, I literally, when I drive on road, Zach was making fun of me the last time when we drove to Arizona. Like, and usually I like to have a snack because I like to be doing something while I'm driving, like whether it be singing or just like doing something. And I got sunflower seeds, and I was like, this is a game changer. It keeps me awake so well.
Oh, it's a game change. Like, first off, I see why people do it when you're addicted to something, and it's a hand to mouth. So if you are out there and you're addicted to like Juuls and stuff,
What flavor?
dill pickle.
Yes, I literally have it in my pantry.
Stop. Yes. It's the best. And so yeah, it's like a hand to mouth thing too. But I get extremely fatigued when I drive.
Yes, I sit in the car and I'm like,
exactly. I'm like, so new thing now. Whenever it's sunflower seeds, because once I started getting tired, I was like, and I started having them a little bit later, and I was like, why didn't I do that earlier? So, sorry, I keep like burping. Last time it was party, this time it's burp. I'm just the worst. Yeah, so it's a game changer because he was just the whole time like sunflower seeds down the hatch. And they're just also, I discovered they're great to like if you're hungry and you're like, gosh, I want a snack, and you're like, but I shouldn't have a snack because I had a lot to eat or whatever. Yeah. Pop some freaking sunflower seeds in, and that'll keep your mind occupied.
Yeah. Where'd you stop for food? I'm always curious if you, like, on road trips, like, where'd you stop?
I mean, we just kind of like stopped wherever. Like,
yeah, but where?
Whataburger.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
And tropical smoothie we got once we were actually in El Paso, Texas, which we were shocked. We were like, they have a tropical, because we were like, oh, you eat on road trips, you eat so bad, and you're just eating the fast food, and we're like, oh, like, I'm so over it. We feel disgusting. And then we were like, I wonder if they have a tropical smoothie, like a smoothie place. And I looked, tropical smoothie, and I was like, oh my gosh, because that place just feels so much better than any fast food place. It's like just so much better. And so like maybe it was downtown El Paso, I don't know, But
Couldn't you could see Mexico, huh?
yes,
Isn't that crazy?
It was really
You
scary.
can literally just see it in the wall and stuff.
I know, it was really scary. I didn't like it.
Mm-mm.
I was like, I like Cabo. Where's Cabo?
Where's Cabo?
But yeah, it was like we were up on the freeway and we could literally see into Mexico. And
Yeah.
like the difference, it was like,
Yeah, they looked like little like boxes on the other
I'm like,
side.
it's so close. I wonder how many people like illegally like sneak over. Like,
I mean, it's really strict, but
yeah, I'm sure people do.
yeah.
But everything went good. I was a little nervous to be in El Paso. I heard mixed reviews about it. I was nervous because of all my stuff, and everything was fine. And everything went so smoothly. Now I'm here, and now I'm just having to, you know, decorate, get all the stuff because my room needs a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm here. It's weird, but I also feel good.
Yeah, sorry. I feel like one of my contacts is inside out.
But
I think I put it on inside out.
did you go check?
This one.
She got contacts, by the way.
Yeah, I have to tell that story, but I think I want to fix it first because it's really bothering me.
Go fix it.
Please
Fix
hold.
it, Felix. I'm having like a really weird still good. I'm having like a really weird situation happen right now. Like, do I need to blow my nose? Do I need to
Yes, so I got contacts. I'm still getting used to the way they feel, obviously, because it wasn't inside out, but I just had to check. But let me tell you. So I go to the eye doctor at Costco, and I'm like, look, I had a pair of glasses, need to get new ones, don't know my prescription, and I also think I want to try out contacts. So
listen?
they're like, yeah, we'll take you right now. I'm like, sick. So then I get my eyes checked. What are you doing? Why are you looking? I can't focus.
ADHD.
And so I'm like, say less, let's do this. So she checks my prescription, whatever, and then she told me, she was like, did you know that you're past the legal limit to drive? So it's illegal for me to drive without my glasses or contacts. That's how bad my vision is.
Wow.
I know. I think it got worse,
I
but
didn't know that.
yeah, so it's
You've been
illegal.
driving illegally?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
It's messed up.
So then, if you've ever been to the eye doctor, you know how they do the air and it goes like into your eye and they don't tell you?
Yeah.
Okay. I literally, the first time they did it, I wish they would be like, oh, some air is about to go into your eye.
I tell you?
No, I'm
It's
like
weird.
sitting there with my chin on the thing and it's like really close in my eye and then air just goes and then I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
like I wasn't ready for it. I don't know why they didn't tell me. And then they were like, okay, getting contacts is like a separate like appointment type thing, but like we can take you right now. I'm like, okay, sick. So then I get the contacts situated and they ask me questions and then I have to go through a training for contacts, like putting them in and out of my eye. And they like had my prescription, which is good. So I could like take them home right then and there. So she like puts them in my eye. Like the doctor is like touching my eyeball. She puts them
I hate that. I
in
hate eyeballs.
in my eye and then takes them out. And then I'm like, all right, that's chill. So then she's like, okay, let me put them back in and you're going to practice taking them out. And she was like trying to coach me through it, but like it was really easy for her because she was able to just like pinch, but like
Yeah.
I can't with my nails.
So you need these.
Those look funny on my hands because I don't have small little fingers like you do.
Oh.
They look like squares and it looks weird
Yeah.
on me. So it's like it was so hard and it was just my right eye and I was trying like 30 minutes to get this contact out. 30 minutes. And it's kind of like a lot of pressure because you have the doctor right there and
Yeah.
like she's like waiting for you to take it out and you're just like like I was literally on the verge of a breakdown and then I'm like I can't get it. Like I basically was like I can't do it. And then she was like let me look. And she looks at my eye and she's like wait, where's your contact? I'm like what? She's like looking around in my eye. She's like oh, it might have gotten lost in your eye, like my contact. And I'm like what the heck? And then I look down and my contact is on the paper towel.
Oh my god!
It
You
had
never had it in
fallen
the
out-
first place?
It had fallen out like early on. I was like, okay, perfect. So then I go to take my left one out and I slide it, get it out easily.
Oh.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's so
It's could have been
annoying.
so much shorter. And then I put them in. It's a lot easier for me to put them in than take them out. But a lot of people, it's opposite.
How do you know if you put it on the wrong way?
There's a way to see whether it's the right side.
Oh.
It should be uncomfortable if it's inside out, but there's a way to like look at it and you can tell if it's inside out. Usually it doesn't go in really inside out, but you put it in your eye and then you move your eyeball around and then it suctions to the like color of your eye.
Insane.
It's
I'm
insane,
so sorry.
but
That's
it's like
insane.
crazy because it like makes me feel like I can just see all the time, and I love it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
You can like really see things now.
Mhm.
Matthew should get some contacts.
Yeah.
Maybe.
They're not bad, and like they're
Try it out.
they're like, I mean, it's annoying because you have to like pay for it and stuff, but
Yeah.
I got like 3 months worth, and it's not like I'm gonna be wearing them every day. Some like days I'm
It's
just gonna be wearing my
convenient.
glasses, like, so getting a 3-month pack like will probably last me like 4 or 5 months because
Well,
I'm
it's
not gonna wear it every day.
convenient. When you want to dance, you're teaching, you can see faces
Exactly.
better. You can see things better.
Yeah, that was
And
like
you don't
my
have to
whole
wear
thing.
glasses.
Yeah.
It's just convenient.
Mhm.
You don't have to wear glasses.
Very much so.
Glasses are cute sometimes, though. But
Yeah. I just got a cheap pair because I was like, I don't really care.
what else did you want to talk
I know,
about?
I'm not looking. Oh,
Hmm.
the Super Bowl of dance went on this past weekend.
Wait.
UDA Nationals.
Wait. So I've never been into it
Mhm.
until I would say this year. I knew you did it, and I knew like, a few of our friends did it from dance. But I never really got into it because I wasn't in that world. I was in a
Dance
different
team
part of the
world
arts.
is a completely different world than studio and
Which is, yeah, what I
just
did was
theater,
just
yeah.
different, like theater and stuff.
performance and
Yeah.
commercial. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like just so intense and
Mhm.
crazy, and these people just work so hard for this. It's just like
Yeah.
the show Cheer. Like that's
Yeah.
what I think about.
They need to make like a documentary. I want them to do like the LSU girls or Minnesota because Minnesota has been
They want everything.
they
pretty
always
much.
they've been winning since the beginning.
Oh.
Like the year that we got second for the first time, they also got second for the first time.
Oh, that was them. I remember you telling me about
Yes,
that.
because we were at Disneyland.
Who beat them, Ohio?
Yeah, we were at Disney.
Boo. I'm just
We were at Disney World after, and we like drink before we go to
Yeah.
Disney World, and we're there, and we wanted to like go up to Minnesota, but they just like seem like superstars compared to
Yeah.
us, and so we wanted to go up to them and be like, we know how you feel.
Yeah.
Like this is our first time losing to
Yeah. Who
But,
beat that? I mean, who beat you guys?
Delaware. I don't
Come on,
want to talk
Delaware.
about it.
Out of here with that.
I will say, I'm going to own up to, we for sure earned my second year with Survivor because UVU, Utah Valley University, so good. Like, they could compete against Ohio and Minnesota and
Yeah.
probably do well. The first year we lost, my freshman year, we should have won. It was definitely rigged because they needed to like keep people coming, but the same people kept winning. So I think it was rigged with the scoring and stuff because Minnesota also didn't win, and it was just like,
Yeah.
You know-
it was a year they were like, all right.
yeah, it's all right. Time to switch it up a little bit.
time to switch it
Because that would have been our 9th win in a row, but 17th win completely.
Oh,
Yeah, it would have been 17-time. I think
Wow.
17-time national
Wait,
champions.
did you win on the team at all?
No, I didn't get a gold medal. I only got silver.
But I mean, not so.
Last
Kinsey
year.
did?
We only got gold, or we
Oh.
only got silver. Because you get a medal for 3rd, 2nd, and 1st.
Cool.
And this year, the poor girls didn't get a medal at all, which is like kind of crazy. Like we've always like at least
That is
gotten
really
a medal.
crazy. The dances just keep getting crazier and crazier.
Yeah, like it's just like the trick world. Like I was talking to some of like the judges this weekend, and I feel like they should almost start to separate dance. Like there's dance as the sport, there's dance as the art. Because if you're going into sport dance, you're gonna have to do all these tricks and these crazy things.
Yeah.
If you're going to art dance,
It's different.
It's different, you know. So I just feel like I don't know, needs to be a difference, but also like the tricks look great, but you got to be able to dance also.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not an acro routine. Like some of my at the drill competition my soloist went to, a correction on her paper was like to add more tricks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I didn't know this was a trick competition. Like, it's dance. Like, what do you mean? So
I think it's definitely lost sight of that.
Yeah.
I feel like Minnesota definitely had a good combination of that. Yeah. Like, they can dance. They can dance.
Next, they all come from Larkin, and they're all
they're all insane. LSU did amazing again. UNLV, though, they were on some shit. They were on
so shit. Good. They're just like...
It was just your classic, I feel like, hip-hop dance team.
Yeah.
I think the issue with the LSU is they're in heels.
They're trying to do something different.
Personally,
obsessed with LSU.
Obsessed. That's what I mean. I'm like, personally, I want to say they did better than UNLV to me, but I'm also just like, they both did great, so it's kind of just a toss-up of who would win. But they didn't even get second, LSU, which is pretty crazy.
SDSU got second.
I don't think I really watched SDSU though, so I'm gonna have to watch them.
You didn't? Did we not watch it?
No, we didn't watch SDSU.
Oh, no, they were good.
Back when
they were comparable to UNLV.
Oh, okay. Just like the same vibe. They have the same
vibe. The same vibe.
But I just think that LSU is so, like, they did something so different that I just think those people just couldn't understand it. Yeah. Because it was really good.
Yeah, and they're all very backup dancers for.
Yes, they all have that actual swag of hip hop. I think that's for me. I'm a hip hop's what I do. I'm like seeing that and seeing like actual swag, them being clean and powerful. That's what it's all about. I do think UNLV does have that though, but I just think that them being in heels. Yeah. Technically, that's more of a challenge. Yeah. And they still had a lot of energy. But UNLV is also really clean, a lot of energy, really good, really good visuals.
Just solid routine. Yeah. Overall.
I don't know.
But I couldn't imagine like being a judge, because me judging this like little competition, like it's hard, and like choosing between like these like palm routines, you're like, which one's which?
Yeah. I would have a really hard time.
It's hard, so I could not imagine judging at that level.
No. Like they're all great.
I mean, like I literally, how do you choose? It's all opinion at that point, because like LSU, UNLV, that's opinion. Yeah, that's opinion right there. They're so different. Yeah, and then
they
like
both were equally
like Minnesota Jazz compared to maybe a different, because the jazz category has like contemporary, lyrical, jazz. You kind of like choose what kind of style. So comparing someone like Minnesota, who did like almost like a hip hop jazz routine, to like a pretty lyrical, like that's hard. Like how do you choose? You know,
there was like contemporary hip hop.
Yeah.
Returns. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty.
But yeah,
it was pretty nuts.
It was jazz. Palm will always be Palm, which is cool. Like they have a lot of tricks and stuff, and
it was insane.
Palm
Minnesota's was insane,
entertaining. Yeah.
I don't even understand. I don't know how your body goes through that.
Palm hurts.
I did Palm, but that on that level, it's just because when I did do Palm, I was like, I'm dead. Yeah. I'm dying. I've passed away, and like on that level, I'm like, I would actually think I would pass away. Yeah. I would need my inhaler stat. That exercise-induced asthma would kick in full effect.
For sure. It is weird though, because it's hard to, because there's the open category, there's D1 and there's D1A. It has nothing to do with how good you are. So if you were to put D1 and D1A against each other, some D1 schools would beat D1A schools.
You think so?
Yeah, it has nothing to do with level 1.
Yeah.
So it's like
I'm sure
weird.
Minnesota and them would still win.
Well, yeah, yes, they would.
But the other ones,
like the maybe like a 5th and 6th place like type thing. Yeah. Like back.
They'd be able to hold their own. Yeah.
Yeah. Like and open schools. Like some of them aren't bad. Open is like community college.
Oh. Okay.
And non D1 schools.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we would love to choreograph. We came to that conclusion too. Like it would just be fun to be in that atmosphere again.
Yeah.
So stressful.
Insane.
But kind of fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Like you work so hard for just that. Is that the same competition that they do cheer outside?
It's not outside. It's in the same arena. It's UCA and UDA. It's all under varsity.
But what about like the Navarro cheer when they're outside?
That's Daytona.
Daytona.
That would be NCA or NDA.
Oh, that's right.
Because that's not just a whole different
university.
world.
That's
it is.
I thought it was that's that is university, but they are not a university, they're a community college.
Yeah, so they would be considered the open category.
Yeah.
I think it's the same with cheer, I'm guessing.
Because they're so good.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly. That's what I mean. They can go against D1A schools, but they aren't because it doesn't have to do with level.
Yeah.
It just has to do with, like, obviously D1A schools are better because they're bigger, more like,
but not more. Some of their cheer though, no way they compared to Navarro. No, Navarro cheer. They go. Yeah, they really should.
But
do a documentary.
Now that I've like hung out with cheerleaders through TSC, UCA and NCA style cheer is very different. I'm pretty sure, I very much could be wrong. UCA is more traditional cheer. They stop midway and they do a cheer out loud. UCA is more all-star style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like more dance and stuff.
Oh, yeah. They do insane stuff. It's insane. Talk about something that's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane. How do you fly through the air like that and then get caught? You're getting like hit by a bus. You're literally getting hit by a bus.
Yeah.
It's insane. Yeah, but so it cut out our mics. We're having issues. We're pissed. I said a really inspirational quote at the end too, and now it's just all gone to shit. But anyway, still have a good week, everyone. We were pretty much just wrapped it up and we're talking about dance team.
Maybe for the video, like on YouTube, we'll keep that part in, and then for the audio on like Spotify, we won't because you won't be able to hear it.
We're having a lot of issues today, but good.
Okay, well,
that's it.
That's it. Have a good one. Have a great week.
Have a great one.
Love you guys.
Stop the negativity.